Aloha gozaimasu. Welcome back. We're playing the Natlan quest. Just checking the ping on the live stream. Mic 1, mic 2.
I'm to cut my own.
Mic 1, sound test. Put that there.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this the...
Trying to get the audio just right.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
attitude with appetite.
Check the Twitch ping. Looks alright.
Shilonin, I brought the person. He's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from him. I can vouch that he's really worthy of a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all,
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Yeah, I saw...
But they were all performed outside of Natlan.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's...
Seems the Wyab don't want to...
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still interested.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think
Ugh, don't remind me.
You mean you're already willing to...
Well, what else can I do? If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name. In other words, the order...
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver... Yeah!
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure...
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough. I don't know. That requires we need to find a consultant who's an expert.
Oh, we've heard that name before. A person who can make something like that.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before?
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two. Huh?
Great going, Mawika. We're already off to a rocky start. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention...
Oh! Let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation, and is already a familiar face to her. Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Great! Then I'll go contact him right now.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter. and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Seems to be working. Mic 1, mic 2. Keep doing that. Relax. Statue of the Seven.
We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll also take this chance.
I'm sorry to put.
It's all right.
Oh, wait. So could you?
Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before the Pyro Archon. Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already.
Oh, well, then I suppose.
I have another piece of intel to share. His name is Auroron, and he also hails from the Masters of the Nightwind. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Citlali finally realized that he was gone, no one had heard from him for quite a while.
Citlali knows him too?
That's right. Auroron was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind and many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. Still, he's had something of an odd reputation his whole life.
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch
Looks
to
like
most.
it's
I've never met
shocking.
Auroron, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
That's right. So in that sense, Auroron and Citlali actually have quite a bit in common, which is why they get along pretty well.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Citlali could be the first one to notice Auroron's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Auroron joined the Fatui voluntarily, or if he was coerced. Citlali is probably eager to prove that Auroron hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this as leverage when I go to talk with her.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroron and the captain's
going well.
whereabouts?
Yes. If you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration, rather than just a one-sided request. Even though I don't think Citlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon, working together with us will help her.
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her one anyway to make a.
Ah, this is then, yeah, I'll leave my letter.
Sure.
Take care out there, Kani. I'll be heading back as well.
Okay, then let's part
Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Such fortunate weather. Care for a walk?
Should be around 40.
Yeah, let's.
Rest and rebuild!
Come with me. Welcome to Chioria Boutique.
Whoa, what a lineup. We'll be unstoppable.
What'd they do this time?
Yeah, okay. I forget what all the characters are built with, because I haven't used Cookie in a long time. Wait. The mic's live. The microphone's live. You can hear. Sorry about that. I had a mute button before. Does it work? This one. No. No. Stream Deck doesn't work. After they updated the Stream Deck, it doesn't work anymore. Hold on, chotomate. Item back. I have to close the door.
Wanna see some gems? They're so shiny.
Where are we going?
Need a surfboard? Need a surfboard? Carving waves!
Hey, Shilonin, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler in Pime. I have bad news.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
That's true. Let's go!
Where? Stadium? Stadium.
Off we go. Let's ride! Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, yes, Mawika is our... The only thing is that she often has...
Huh. So even though she's super unlike that old hag Granny Citlali, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous?
Hello, Citlali.
You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal. But if that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Citlali.
Wait, you're Citlali?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. Ah, you must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. Oh, Paimon just wanted to do a pup.
It was my idea to invite you.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to I received Kenichi's letter, but it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
Silence.
Was she feeling...
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward.
Anyway.
Correct. The situation...
They've never met before?
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. And you've also heard all about Auroron.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me... Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet, again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. O weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the Huh?
What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back...
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. The Lord of the Night is an...
Oh, so you're basically saying...
Not exactly. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with Citlali to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please...
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided he has always lived alone. And I found and interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would... That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to
You can count on it!
All right, then.
Trail. Right, the bridge.
This is an eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. However,
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests. He's always been so. Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot. Here.
I thought that was clipping.
How about now?
What do you see?
Yep. Elemental sight. But like,
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
hello, Starlight Light.
Over here, this way! Citlali might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
Need a surfboard? What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say... but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh? Was that Citlali's voice?
Now that I think about it,
I remember this clip probably from like YouTube Shorts or something.
oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look.
Yep, judging by Paimon's
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So, Auroron, we've got... leaving such a subtle mark implies that if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't... no. I've got to be careful. Otherwise, he'd get hit as well.
There are traces of people staying here too.
So
Wait a
many
second.
cutscenes for one
The
walk.
phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell him.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Chat settings. How do I pop out chat? No. Let's put it on a different window.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Citlali?
Given there are two signals I'll take this direction. Auroron, what the heck were you doing?
And Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yep.
Once Citlali left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Wait, is this new Paimon?
If you think
or
about
old
it,
Paimon?
she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Because it doesn't sound this screechy.
Off we go. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Hey, Starlight Light, you still there?
Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Hey, Zach. In the Night Soul Kingdom.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron. The Fatui's custody. I see. So even my friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues.
Well, in the end, he dies.
Given the present situation in I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all.
Bots? Seems like bots.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground?
Citlali! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not in any case. Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Travel?
All right, let's get... I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow.
Citlali's struggling to control her...
Are you on my Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
Go on, give it a go! No slacking off!
Take this on your side! Get the room! Time for your arraignment! Let's ride!
Isn't time for a break yet! Prepare.
The bond is strong! Out of my way!
This quickly! Let's not waste time.
I... object. Carbon wave! Check this out! That's the launch! Our bond is strong! Let's ride!
Let's end this quickly!
for a fight? Dissipate! Top right there! Lightning,
End this quickly.
stand with me!
Let's not waste time.
Oh!
Let's end this quickly. Let's not waste time.
Let's ride! We can do this! I'll protect us. Huh, 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 yep. Huh.
Did they all spawn back? You take too long, Barbara. Coco fish.
We'll need a strategy.
I'm gonna need my base too.
Allow me!
Wait on that. Where? No. There we go.
Look over there.
Huh? I'm on the...
That's Aurora.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydream.
I cannot. Without this.
Huh?
Wow.
Citlali's struggling to control her...
On my Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
It isn't time for a fight yet.
Not bad. Eyes on me!
Not breaking a sweat.
Right.
This is my duty.
Do this quickly.
Hold the line!
waste time.
What?
Rest and rebuild!
I guess this is it.
To ashes!
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Allow me!
Miscalculated. This was well done. I must collect myself. This an unfortunate fall.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Citlali, but it's still...
And greetings to you too. Gramps?
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart.
Why are you so upset? You can
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you? Haven't I told you a...
Be wary of bees prowling...
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But you won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain.
Okay. Now,
Yes,
so what?
because they said they would need my help from there on out.
Hey! I'm no thankfully, even if the truth that...
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Sounds good.
Your
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden.
Now's not the time to...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in
How exactly did the masters raise?
Oh, right.
Hold the line!
I'm here.
No. What? Must have used her artifact for someone else. Yeah.
Life goes on. accounted for. Let's move out.
Oh yeah, rock on!
Trust and rebuild!
Heal up all my characters. I don't like just having dead characters.
Count me in!
Hold on. I am taking off the glass on my PC because it is getting really hot. There. That should be better.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Hootao, hootao, hootao. Where are you?
Good eye.
Good enough.
Go! Huh? Go! Allow me! Huh?
Perfectly timed.
I see. So Auroron came to...
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to
We'll give her a full report. Well,
Will I need to stay?
technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the speaker's...
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face in...
Traveler, Paimon, once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Sheila.
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
Oh, we're
Okay.
finally done.
The
All right,
fans on
it's
the
time to
bottom
find
of
some
PC
grub.
Stop turning. Fun. Sparkle emoji.
Huh? What is it, Traveler? What? That captain?
I'll have to check on that later. I
Sorry.
wonder why it's been getting so
Paimon
hot.
just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh,
Three
that
down,
Auroron, what is he up to?
three
He sounded
down,
earnest enough
three
just
in,
now. Paimon would have never guessed
out.
anything was happening.
And then the
All
other
that
two
stuff
fans
about
are supposed to
protecting
be out.
Citlali and being forced to help the Fatui
They
when he's
not
actually
working.
been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon, we still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just...
Ah. Good to know that's where this is. Is it even labeled? No, it's not the crafting bench, it's a crafting bench.
weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. Nice.
It's...
I'm terribly sorry. It's...
and what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so...
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of if we allow the current state of things to continue, I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable, and once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will there... If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan... Now, you may have been led to...
An emergency plan?
Yes. Whether this stems... My fear is that given we have to make the decision for her, here and...
Yeah, besides, wasn't...
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
Citlali! When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. How dare you go behind our backs like this or... Oh, here we go again! Cat got your...
I'm not trying to avoid any...
Oh! And now you're talking back! Well, go on then.
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here...
Wait, Citlali! Please, calm down. So maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're right, traveler.
Dang. Even the game is chugging now.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at... Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Just use your brain for a second. You've always been a good kid. Why would you...
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like...
Well, that's an oddly specific...
Yes. And every time my friends scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed. You've got a point.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
Sorry.
Sorry, Granny. You say all the right
who's...
That's irrelevant. The Auroron? If you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it.
Seems they've started to—
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can—
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this?
What just happened? How was he able to settle—
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Do you two have some time?
All right, it's been a while since we—
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Really? You're not gonna— that's right. Citlali has gotten a lot— he's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more—
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Citlali.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
What do you—
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
She got vented.
my...
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to.
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves.
Oh, so you've heard of him?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Citlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you...
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
This was the scene that got so edited.
Citlali?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Citlali? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Citlali, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just...
Behind this pitch black curtain, a chapter of hatred.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing.
Is this another specialty of the...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself.
Well, warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hang on. Phew.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not...
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get...
There's so much that I want...
Why not? Of course you can.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you—
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame!
Actually?
Huh?
Yeah.
So, you heard my—
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much! It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
Oddly specific, but okay.
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic. Take a walk with me. I have things—
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Well,
It is
great view,
arena
right?
is basically a big
I love
maze,
coming here by myself.
getting lost in it.
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no, what do we do?
I was Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long.
But you're just a regular...
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eastly is a powerful figure. Be careful around her.
Well, you are.
Some are. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
Huh. That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan, and you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, and in Auroron's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroron into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as he asks this question.
Wait, what?
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back! You don't look so good, Citlali.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Yeah, you're right. But she's probably asleep.
See, I knew it was about 2 hours. 1:41. I'm gonna end it here. Mahalo gozaimasu for watching. It's been Kaizul, signing off.